Everybody. I'm your host, Brian Watkins, and welcome to another edition of the Brian Watkins channel. My subject today is about what I miss most about BURNETT. The reason why I'm making this video for all the other fans that feel the same way as I do. Let's get started. I remember coming to a knowledge of BURNETT when I was about, I'm going to go with 6 or 7 years old. Nope, 5 years old, 6 years old, somewhere around there. Because we was living on Terman. And it was on the west side in Detroit, Michigan, near the Southfield Freeway. And this is how I remember it. Right when her Cabernet show would go off, she would always say, "I'm so glad we had this time together." And that music, dun, 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 dun. I remember that as a kid. So when we moved from Tarman, we moved on Mile Road, that was in Detroit, Michigan, off of Nevada Road. Don't recall senior. When we moved on Cardone, still in Detroit, Michigan, but this was off West 7 Mile, near the I-75 freeway and DeQuinder Road. I started to get a chance to actually watch her show, with Harvey and Tim Conway and her other, cast that was on the show. And for her to be a woman, it took me a little while to appreciate her comedy even more as I got older. When she was playing an alcoholic, and they would make them loud noises, she would go like this because she had a hangover, and the wild outfits that she had on. I liked her stage presence, and I also watched her autobiography and how she got started. It wasn't easy. She really had to bring it. So when the spinoffs took for what was that, Mama's Place, I believe. That was a spinoff from her. Excellent cast. Um, she had a lot of entertainers on her show too, and I like that. Like I said, I've always been highly fascinated with the entertainment industry, just as a whole, starting really from the Jackson Fives, Marvin Gaye, may he rest in peace, um, the Four Tops, may the lead singer rest in peace. Just in general, I mean, the time I grew up in the '70s, you had bands like Gladys Knights and the Pips, the Commodores, the Temptations, uh, Confunction, Earth, Wind and Fire. Made the lead singer Maurice White rest in peace. So you had music, blockbuster movies, um, funny sitcoms, and the Cabernet Show was definitely one of them. And I miss it. This is one of the reasons why I'm able to do so many different shows on my channel. All that came from growing up in that era, learning how to develop characters, um, knowing how to be different. I mean, today, music, it's just a different time of music. Today's entertainment is just a different time. Like for instance, hip hop. Hip hop is based on the ingredients is what? Sampled records because their parents were going to work. A lot of them were living in poverty. They couldn't afford instruments. So they used their creativity and played songs that their parents had purchased, and that was their record collection. Started to dance to it. That evolved into breakdancing. Saying words in a rhythmatic form behind a familiar musical composition, and that became hip hop. So I'm not knocking it at all. It's just a different style of music, entertainment. But it all originated from what I grew up with. Carol Burnett show was definitely one of them because that was the era of the Jeffersons, Good Times, All in the Family. The Partridge Family, the Brady Bunch, and not to mention I love cartoons. Scooby Doo is my favorite cartoon. So, with all that being said, Carol Burnett, I learned how to write my own characters because I write my own books. Be on the lookout for that. I learned a lot from her. I just wish she was still here because I'm like, what other women other than let me see, I don't know that many that was like doing it like how she was doing it. Not right now. There are some funny women comedians out here. I've seen a ton of them on Def Jam and Comic View on BET, you know, or on your regular mainstream stations. They're out here, but I haven't seen a good one like that. If so, viewers, please leave the comment of it in the comment box because I love to watch it. But what I miss about the Carol Burnett show, everything. Well done. Well done. So much so, it's a big void today in it, at least for me. So, subscribe to my channel. I make videos constantly. You can get a chance to win cash. Click or like the video. If you don't, click that you don't. Also, continue to leave your comments and your video requests. I will get to them as soon as I can. And don't forget to support the Brian Watkins channel by making a donation to the link in my description box. Don't you go anywhere.